it's Mandy and DJ. We are at Fort Matanzas National Monument here in St. Augustine.
And we're going to take a step back in time to when Spain ruled Florida, and we're going to take all of you along with us. The only way to tour the fort is a ranger-led tour that you get tickets at the visitor center for, and you ride the ferry, which you're seeing right now. They take you over to the fort. They give you about 20 minutes to a half hour at the fort, and then load you back up and bring you back.
And the tickets are free. It doesn't cost anything. The next available ferry isn't until what,
12:30.
12:30, but we have to be back at 10 after 12, so we have a little bit of time to kill. A little buggy here, so we bought some natural bug spray. You want to show them what it looks like?
Citronella mist.
Citronella mist. We are going on the Coastal Hammock Boardwalk Trail as we wait for our ferry. Look at all the spider webs up above you.
That guy.
Oh! Well, hello there, buddy.
Now watch your head on this tree. I made it.
Really pretty through here with the birds chirping and all these plants and trees. I just feel like I'm in a rainforest.
The bird you're hearing is a Carolina wren.
That's different.
You start walking down this trail, there's a garden hose along the side. The whole length of the trail, we're just wondering, what are they watering back here? So the garden hose just ends right here. We don't know what they're watering.
I should ask in the visitor center. Information. I love the opossum tracks. Look at, because of their opposable thumb in the back. Looks like a human hand.
It's kind of neat they show all the different tracks that the critters leave in the sand.
Saw those gopher tortoises we saw the other day. Maybe we'll see one here. Alright, this portion of the boardwalk ends here. You can see some water out there.
Alright, well that was a super short hike out to the dunes. We're already back on the trail that we led us into here, so I'm just gonna walk this out and go have some lunch before we catch the boat. We're taking one more short little walk before we get some lunch. We're gonna go down to a picture spot of the fort across the river. She said follow the asphalt loop around, go down at the orange traffic cone.
But I feel like I shouldn't have flip-flops on this trail.
Probably not.
Oh boy. Look at how deep these holes are. When I was walking, it's kind of weird. Walk from this side down. See how deep they are?
Yeah. I wonder what's making those.
Maybe a lizard.
Walking down the path, there is the fort out there across the river. Looks like we've reached the end of the path.
Oh wow.
Oh, is that a crab of some sort running down the beach right there?
Yeah. Oh, that's a really nice view of the fort.
If you just watch, there is little crabs running everywhere. The Spanish considered this waterway the back door to the fort up in St. Augustine.
The Spanish built the Fort Matanzas to protect the southern approach to St. Augustine. Spanish ships from Cuba used this waterway to resupply the town during the 1740 British siege. After the siege, they built this fortified outpost. It soon proved its worth. In 1742, cannon fire from the fort drove back 2 British boats scouting the channel for larger warships.
All right, so the Florida heat is no joke. We are sitting in the car. Air conditioner is cranked on. We're going to have a quick lunch. So we know we've been to a lot of these national parks, and we know that usually there's not a lot of food options. So we grab salads. Yep, we're going to eat them right out of the bag. Mandy has a salad, and we also got some fruit. So we're going to eat some lunch, and then we're going to catch our boat over to the fort. What was that? Did you drop one?
I just dropped a blueberry. So it's a short little ferry ride, but the guy said if we see any manatees or sea turtles, he will stop and let us get a look at them, and both have been spotted today. So
everybody. Jill, when we get over to the fort itself, I'll have you gather together for me. Over at the fort itself, when we walk up on the trail, you'll see some grass missing and little pools down in the ground. We do have some fiddler crabs that are making a colony there.
All right, let's go tour the fort.
the commanding officer at Fort Matanzas could survey all activities at the watchtower from his second floor quarters. The commander of Matanzas had this room to himself. The entrance to his room was a staircase from the gun deck. On the left is a wall separating the officer's bedroom from a food storage area and the entrance to the powder magazine. Thick walls protected the gunpowder from enemy fire. The officer had one window looking north and 3 small musket loopholes looking south toward the inlet. In the middle of the room is a ladder to the observation deck.
Oh. Here, hand the backpack up.
Here, look at me. Logan, catch it.
I got it.
Catch. Logan, catch it, son.
There's man coming up out of the little.
Little
hole there. Find the footing. Observation deck was one of the most vital parts of the Matanzas watchtower, as it enabled the soldiers to see for miles. Enemy ships would be spotted long before they posed a threat. Spanish naval ships began to fly this flag in the early 1500s in honor of their king. Just saw a sea turtle. He went right underneath that bridge. There he is. He's on the other side of the bridge. He just went underwater. So at the end of the boat, it should probably pop back up.
Thank you very much. Yeah, ready?
This is the guard room. Spanish soldiers left their houses in St. Augustine to man Fort Matanzas for 30 days at a time. This room became the shared home away from home.
This is a great time for those last minute pictures. We will be loading up shortly.
Matanzas measures 50 feet on each side and 30 feet high. It was built of local shell stone called coquina.
Well, I hope you enjoyed Fort Matanzas.
We'll see you on the next adventure.